Hey, how you doing everybody? My name is CherryBoy and welcome back to Ascendant Hearts. Let's get right back into it. When I reach the tavern area, Shiori waves to me from a nearby table. She's joined me for breakfast several times over the past week so we can discuss our current progress and plans for the day. Great. I join her. Yep. Good morning. Morning. Something seems off. She's more subdued than usual. Although she has a plate of food in front of her, she pokes it with her fork instead of eating it. Is something wrong? I've been thinking. About what? About what? Back when all this started, you said I'd win the townspeople trust if I saved them from the Dark Wolves. I don't think that's true. How could they mistrust you after that? Easy. They'll say I wasn't a traitor for this quest, but I will be for another one. That's ridiculous. She shrugs. It's how things are. Life follows patterns, and people get so used to those patterns they judge you because of them. It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. Are things different in your world? Well, I hesitate. Not sure how I should answer that. It's okay if you can't remember. No, it's not that. No, it's not that. Where I come from, our lives don't follow patterns in the same way. No one would credibly claim you're destined to betray people, or that Aika was doomed to die, or that Chisei can find a savior by searching for archetypes. But that doesn't mean no one is judged unfairly. Really? People mistrust each other for all sorts of reasons, just by being who you are. Some people make assumptions about you. Huh, I guess people are the same everywhere. Not everyone is like that, though. And not everyone here thinks I'm untrustworthy. You don't. I have no reason to mistrust you. That makes me happy. You make me happy. She holds my gaze for a second longer and then looks away. She awkwardly clears her throat. Oh, yeah, she's into me, yeah. Do you want to go for a walk once you're done eating? A walk? Yes, it'll give us time to think and talk and just spend some time together. Alright, no thanks. Alright, yeah, alright, we're on the Shiori route. Alright, great. I get my breakfast and we eat quickly. Once we're done, Shiori stands up and leads the way out of the inn. Alright, I'm liking this. It feels like such a long time ago that I found you being attacked by monsters here. Yeah, I had no idea what was going on. And now look at you, you're a true adventurer, fighting to save Lightshire. Thanks to you. I'm glad I decided to help you out that day. Me too, me too. A few adventurers whisper and murmur as we pass, but we leave them far behind. Yeah. Have you thought about what you'll do after this is over? A little, but I don't have an answer yet. If it's possible to return to your own world, will you? I'm not sure. She laughs and shakes her head. You never make things easy, do you? I laugh too, but her words remind me I'll need to make up my mind eventually. Should I stay here in a world that still feels so strange to me, or should I return to a world that I know, but where I was lonely? It's not a guarantee I'll even be able to go back, but if the opportunity arises, I'll need to decide. I think I'll stay. A light breeze ruffles Shiori's hair when we reach the riverside. It's so peaceful here. It is. She sighs. You know, I'm not sure I could go back to being alone or now even if I wanted to. I've gotten used to having party members, having friends. That's a good thing. I know, but I'm afraid one day it might all disappear. That won't happen. That won't happen. She sighs again and fixes me with a serious stare. You might disappear. You said so yourself. You haven't made up your mind yet. Her words make me reel back. I consider now how leaving this world would take me away from the friend I made here, but I never really thought about how they feel. I'm not sure how to respond, but I open my mouth to try anyway. There you are! Brad bro! The rad Brad. Brad runs toward us across the field and waves his hand. Sorry to interrupt, bros! I let out a long breath. Don't worry about it. What's up? The Guildmaster wants to see your party immediately. He says he found something. Let's go, bros! Yeah! Alright. The Guildmaster paces with Shiori and I wait. Dr. Takizawa lurks nearby with a folder in his arms. From time to time, he opens it and scans pages covered in notes. Finally, the door opens. Aiko and Chisei walk in. Alright, got the whole crew here. Nice. I think this is it. Yeah, got the whole crew. Okay. We're here. What's the situation? We might have found our culprit. Dr. Takizawa? I'll let you take it from here. The scientist bows his head in acknowledgement and opens his notes. We have located an ancient castle, not long since abandoned. At least, according to the official record, monsters surround it and chase off anyone who tries to approach. They appear to be guarding it. I love voicing him. He closes the folder and smiles. However, my airships have allowed for aerial reconnaissance. The white flowers grow on the castle in far greater numbers than they do at either the Sacred Spring or Takechi's home. If nothing else, we have found a vast source of Ascendant magic. Really? That's great news. That's great news. Where is it? It's to the south of Lightshire, approximately... What? What? The scientist sniffs, apparently displeased being interrupted. Which part did you fail to grasp, child? The part about it being to the south. I've studied the Dark Wolves. They come from the north.
Ah, that's where we've all been deceived. The Dark Wolves themselves originate from colder regions to our northeast, but that doesn't necessarily mean the person who commands them lives there.
Sorry, excuse me. Oh. Exactly so. Now, the castle is a moderate distance from Lightshire, roughly the same distance as from here to high water in the north. However, it is not nearly as easy to reach because it is surrounded by high mountains. Another way to deter visitors. Yes, unfortunately, through the fortunately, through the power of science! By which I mean my airship, you should be able to reach it. We all look at one another. Well, I guess we should check it out then.
Of course, there's no guarantee we'll find the Dark Wolves' master there. However, Dr. Takizawa and I agree it's at least worth looking. The door to his office suddenly flies open. Who is it, Brad?
Sorry to interrupt, bros.
Brad looks exhausted, and he gasps for breath as he speaks. Sorry.
I've got good news and bad news. What do you want first, bros?
Oh, I think we could all use some good news.
Takechi is probably innocent, bros.
In that case, I assume the bad news is the Dark Wolves are attacking. In that case, I'd assume the Dark Wolves... In that case, I'd assume the bad news is the Dark Wolves are attacking.
Yes, in greater numbers than ever before.
Oh no, they're destroying the city, the town.
We all follow Brad outside, but it's worse than I imagined. Countless Dark Wolves prowl the streets of Lightshire. Adventurers fight them everywhere I look, but more keep coming. Fortunately, most non-combatants are nowhere to be seen, although a few civilians peek out from their windows.
No, we can't handle an attack like this.
Don't give up yet!
You have a plan?
Instead of answering, Dr. Takizawa turns to Brad.
You there! I must return to my lab immediately! I cannot fight.
Kindly escort me through the chaos.
What? Now? Yes, now, quickly! The power of science will save the day!
Alright, although Brad looks startled, he nods. He and the scientist hurry toward the edge of the town together. A few well-placed arrows keep the Dark Wolves from harrying them too much, but a few still break away from the group to chase them. If Dr. Takizawa was on his own, he wouldn't stand a chance. Why are there so many of them? One of the Dark Wolves lunges forth.
I draw my sword and strike. It's an automatic reflex.
Much different than my panic reaction to the monsters when I first arrived in Lightshire. Another slash takes it out, and Shiori defeats another to our right. But there are too many for us to defeat them all. This is bad. No, you think? Could our enemies somehow know we're getting close to finding them? That's what I'm afraid of. Remember, we're dealing with someone who can communicate with monsters. If our enemy's Ascendant magic is strong enough, they might be able to get reports on our activities from any monster in the area. But there aren't any monsters in the town.
It must be the castle.
We all turn to him. What do you mean?
When Dr. Takizawa used his airship technology for aerial reconnaissance, whoever is in that castle must have noticed. Either they followed him or correctly deduced we were responsible.
Then it must be the right place.
Yes, and it looks like our only hope is for you to get to the castle and...
He cuts himself off with a sharp cry as more Dark Wolves charge toward us. Wait, was that the monsters or him? Yeah, okay. Come on! Chisa and I attack with our blades, while Aiko and Shiori bombard the second with magic. The second we're finished, however. Oh no, more spawn in. Seriously?
There are too many of them. My poor Lightshire. These poor people. All doomed to share Mira's fate.
This is no time to fall to pieces, sir. The Guildmaster steps back and shakes his head, while the four of us fight the Dark Wolves. They fall after a few minutes, but we can't keep this up forever. I think our enemy simply plans to overwhelm us and destroy Lightshire now.
Then get out of here! Head to the castle while there's still time!
But what about you?
I'll be fine, just...
His protest falls flat as another group of Dark Wolves nearly knocks him down. Urgh! They stalk around the Guildmaster and eye him with such calculating gazes. It makes my blood run cold. The Dark Wolves look at him not
not the way rampaging monsters look at a potential victim, but more like the way an assassin looks at a target. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Do they know who he is? Do they know how important he is to the town and to the entire adventuring system? Do they know everything he's done has been to stop them? Whatever the reason, this group of Dark Wolves is after him. Shiori steps forward, but stops. They're so close to the Guildmaster, any magic she or Aiko tries will risk hitting him. Chisei springs forward. She distracts one of the monsters, but the others prepare to spring. I draw my sword and leap into the fray. You should get to safety! But the Guildmaster expression darkens and his shoulders tense.
I won't run. Not from them. I refuse to run! I refuse to run!
Yeah, there we go. His gaze darts around. Nearby, a wounded adventurer limps past us on her way into the town hall, and the Guildmaster grabs her sheathed sword as she passes. She stares at him in shock, but he ignores her and dives at the Dark Wolves.
You'll pay for what you did!
Yeah, there he goes. In a way, it's inspiring to watch the Guildmaster fight to protect his town. On the other hand, it's obvious he isn't used to fighting. He's holding his own for now, but it won't take much for the Dark Wolves to gain the upper hand. Come on! With the ring of monsters around the Guildmaster broken, she has a clear field for her magic. Aiko hangs back to heal us, but she still strikes an occasional monster with a blast of light. Chisa and I fought alongside the Guildmaster and defeat our enemies one by one. But they keep coming. New Dark Wolves replace those we defeat almost instantly. Oh no! Yeah. I'm not sure how much more of this we can take. Yeah!
You need to get to the castle!
We can't leave you here.
Even if we wanted to leave the Guildmaster to fend for himself, I'm not sure we could. There are too many Dark Wolves. No matter what we do, no matter how long we fight, they keep coming. The Dark Wolves fighting us fall to the ground, cut down by a massive sword. Oh man, looks like you could use a little help.
Takechi?
Dr. Takizawa used some sort of experimental communication device to get in touch with us and explain the situation. Then High Cleric Ninsei used his summoning magic to send us here. Ninsei's summoning magic? At least he got them to the right location, unlike when he tried to summon me. Summon me. Summon me.
This is the opening we need. Takechi and Kasumi can help defend the town while we get to the castle and put an end to this once and for all. Once and for all.
I agree.
Yes, we need to stop the person responsible before anyone else gets hurt.
I wish you luck. End this. Save Lightshire. Avenge Mira.
We will.
Don't worry, we'll handle things here.
Please, keep everyone safe.
You four worry about yourselves. Don't die. You four worry about yourselves. Don't die out there. Don't die out there. I could say the same to you. Let's do this! With the town's defense in good hands, we gather together and fight our way to the airship so we can leave the besieged town and hunt down the culprit. Oh, cool, we're at the end, I guess. Alright. Soon we're high in the sky above the chaos. I feel a little guilty about leaving the battle behind, but this is our best shot at helping. South, right? South, right? That's right. Without our airship, it shouldn't be a long trip.
I never thought I'd say this, but thank the gods for Dr. Takizawa. Thank the gods for Dr. Takizawa.
Shiori chuckles.
I think you're finally starting to come around.
It's a funny feeling. We wouldn't have been able to do this without the mad scientist. For that matter, we might not have made it this far without the Guildmaster and High Cleric Ninsei either. And we were stuck in a losing battle against the Dark Wolves until Takechi and Kasumi arrived. Is it weird that every single person we accused of commanding the Dark Wolves became an important ally?
Not really. Encounters with the hero can do that to people.
That's it?
I'm not sure I like that. It makes it sound like they wouldn't be good people on their own.
Well, think of it any way you like. Sorry. We fly in silence for a little while longer until high mountain peaks come into view. Like Dr. Takizawa said, steep slopes hide and protect the castle. In every patch of grass and even in cracks between the rocks, white flowers grow. Monsters lurk around the castle and they must see our approach. But we can't turn back now. For the sake of the town, we have to take our airship down there and infiltrate the castle. Alright, I guess we're here. Final battle. We fight our way through the monsters at the entrance. Inside, the castle is dark and looks old, but at least it isn't as overtly sinister as the Temple of Bazal! Bazal, okay. Sorry. Okay. Where do we go now? Deeper into the castle, until we find the person responsible. We don't have enough time to search an entire castle. Lightshire needs our help now. Think about it logically. Our enemy is the master of this place. Unless they're afraid of us, they won't hide in a random corner.
You mean they're probably in the old throne room or living quarters?
Or in a meeting room, or a good place to set up an ambush. Does that open up the possibilities? Again? Sorry. Yes, but it gives us viable options to search for first. Follow me. I shrug and follow her down the corridor. We have to start searching somewhere. After all, Shiori and Aiko walk just behind us, although Aiko pauses from time to time to look around nervously. The castle feels eerily quiet. I wonder how many monsters have been sent out to attack Lightshire. At least it makes things easier for us. Sorry. Suddenly the ground trembles. Doo-doo-doo.
Don't tell me we're having an earthquake! Earthquake!
It happens again, but this time there's a clear thump up ahead, as if something very heavy struck the ground. Everyone stay alert. I draw my sword. We all creep forward together as the sound and tremors continue. Oh, monster! What the?
You know, I think I prefer the earthquake.
The dragon rears back and lets out a roar loud enough to shake the walls. Jets of fire shoot out of its mouth and narrowly miss Aiko, who jumps out of the way with a cry. Hey! Aim for its weak spots. She darts forward to illustrate her point, but the dragon doesn't appear to have any weak spots. When she dodges its stomping feet to slash at its stomach, her daggers barely leave a scratch. When she evades another stream of fire to attack its neck, her blade rebounds after the first strike. She even tries to hit its eye, but one snap of its powerful jaw forces her to retreat. What weak spots? Gah!
It must be weak to elemental magic.
One by one, Shiori tries each of her spells against the dragon, but the mighty creature shrugs them off as if they were nothing.
Light?
Her light magic proves just as ineffective. Don't tell me this thing is invulnerable. No, it's not invulnerable. We've done enough damage to annoy it. That's not comforting. Sure enough, the dragon seems irritated by our presence. It tries again to hit us with its fire, and we barely get out of the way in time. It is comforting. It proves we can hurt it. Sure, it'll only take 1,000,000 hits. Sorry, okay. We just need more power. There isn't exactly a shop in here for us to buy weapons at. She rolls her eyes and waves her hand dismissively, as if to question why she's even talking to me. Instead, she turns to Shiori and Aiko. You two get what I'm saying, right?
Oh my gods, you can't be serious.
Dead serious. We need as much power as possible.
Right here? Right now?
The dragon roars and sweeps forward with its claws. I reflexively try to parry with my sword, but all that does is make my arms shake from the impact. Sorry. Yes, right here, right now. So I take it you guys have a plan? Well, I parry the dragon. Without warning, all three of them begin undressing. Whoa, wait a minute! Whoa! I know this is supposed to be real serious enough, but don't hold the waifus and other things! Waifus. Sorry. Facing down a dragon in an ancient castle really doesn't seem like the right time or place to take off your clothes, but they're doing it anyway. There's no time for objections.
God, as much as I hate it, she's right. This is our only chance.
Holy chance for what?
To defeat the dragon.
I look at them all in confusion. Are they hoping to distract the dragon? Even if that works, it still takes countless attacks to bring it down.
I don't think Hayato understands.
I assume his world doesn't work this way. What way?
Have you ever taken a good look at high-level equipment?
No, I cut off, startled as Aiko strikes the dragon with her light magic. This time, the dragon cries out and stumbles backward.
Huh?
She couldn't do that a minute ago.
You would assume that having more armor is a good thing, but your power level actually rises dramatically the more revealing your outfit is.
True. What? Why?
That's just how things work. The gods must have decided it.
Sometimes I think your gods are a bunch of perverts. Even as I say it, I glance around nervously. Maybe I shouldn't insult the gods in a world where they can decide on a whim if I respawn or die for real. Be that as it may, they're equal opportunity perverts.
What? You need to help us.
What?
Stop wasting time and take your clothes off too. Take your clothes off too.
This feels ridiculous, but Shiori looks like she might do it for me if I don't move quickly. So I quickly strip off my clothes. I do not feel more powerful. Staring down an enraged dragon while naked is something I never want to do again.
Is everyone ready now?
Let's go! To my shock, it actually works. Aiko isn't the only one with newfound success. Shiori's spell torments the dragon. Chisei strikes, cripple it, and my sword strikes down the massive monster as easily as if it were a tiny whammer. Wow. The dragon falls, and we're left in exhausted silence. Everyone slowly gets dressed again. There is no logical reason why that should have worked.
Well, it does.
Why does anyone wear armor then?
Armor does improve your defense. Besides, it would be so embarrassing if adventurers didn't wear clothes. It would be so embarrassing if adventurers didn't wear clothes.
Sorry.
Clothes.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, sorry.
That's why high-level armor is often pretty skimpy. You get the best of both worlds. High defense and increased power.
That makes no sense at all, but sure, why not? Let's take a quick break. The dragon was probably guarding something important. If there's anything you want to do before the final confrontation, you should do it now. We've gotten ready for the final confrontation so many times already. It almost feels silly, but our situation makes our words hit home. We're alone in a castle filled with ascendant magic. Dark wolves are attacking Lightshire in greater numbers than ever before. This is it. Shori goes a short distance away and paces back and forth. Aiko shifts from foot to foot for a moment, then sits down against the wall and covers her face. Chisei walks to the end of the corridor and stares around the corner. None of them look like they're ready to face whatever awaits us up ahead. Alright. Talk to Shori, talk to Aiko, talk to Chisei, think privately. Well, since we already got a CG, I think this is a good time to stop. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like below. If there's any other games you'd like me to play, or you just want to talk, please comment down below as well. And if you like this and like to see more, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That'd be epically appreciated of you. And as always, my name is CherryBoy, and my goal in life is to make you smile. Oh, sorry if my voice got a little weird toward the end. Sorry about that. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. My name is CherryBoy, my goal in life is to make you smile. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. See ya.